So it's just me, James. I didn't want to talk about something real fast. Zoe Deutsch as Rose Hathaway. Not working for me. Just a quick thing. Now get in here.
No.
Get in here.
No.
Now the season 5 predictions and the originals.
Oh. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I'm MaiMai, by the way. So, season 5 of Vampire Diaries is set to come out in late August, isn't it?
I think it was like this fall. I don't know.
Shut up.
I don't
August
know.
is.
It's summer.
Don't question me.
Okay, number 1 prediction: Silas is gonna turn Catherine back into a vampire. That's our number 1
There's
prediction.
something that's gonna happen.
There's gonna be
Catherine's gonna somehow become a vampire again.
No,
But
no.
the only thing is that now she's human. Spoiler alert, people.
Well,
now that she's
video.
human, well, if you watch the past videos, you wouldn't.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah.
Keep talking.
But anyways, now that she is human, and if she gets turned back into a vampire again, one problem: she's not gonna have her 500 years of strength, and Elena's gonna be stronger than her.
Yeah.
It's bound to happen.
Mhm.
And what we have to talk about is another prediction. Well, and one question that we have: who is gonna be there to save our beloved Stefan?
No one. I'm joking. It's probably gonna be Damon.
Damon.
It's probably gonna be Damon or Elena.
It's probably gonna be Damon. Or that, or maybe Caroline's gonna get a hold of it first.
Well-
Caroline's gonna maybe somehow, some way, Caroline's gonna find out. I bet.
But when do you think that they are gonna find out first? Because
I think it's gonna take a few episodes. I think it's gonna take. They're probably gonna have about 4 weeks worth of episodes. Where that's probably about 4 episodes, or no, probably about 6 weeks. That's 6 episodes. Where
Six
they
episodes,
do
yeah.
not realize
That
who
Silas is Stefan.
They'll realize that Stefan's not himself, but they won't realize that yet. Excuse me, I just hiccuped.
It's cute.
They won't realize, if I can get this through, that Silas is Stefan.
Mhm.
Because it's a doppelganger. There's too many doppelgangers. They should have just had a long line of Elena doppelgangers. Well,
Yeah.
Catherine. Because there has to be
There's like 2 doppelgangers. now.
somewhere they should have a doppelganger, because if we all remember correctly, Catherine is part of the doppelganger line too. So there has to be someone behind before Catherine that was the doppelganger, and I bet that Silas's love of their life was the first doppelganger, was the very first Elena, Catherine, God knows who.
Possibly.
It had to be.
Yeah, because there's like 2 doppelgangers now. There might be more in the 5th
There
season.
has to be.
There has to be, because
There's not going to be any ones that are younger than them, because obviously Elena's not having any kids anytime soon. But there's got to be ones that are older than them that could be vampires. Because it seems like every single doppelganger that we know of is turning into a vampire, besides Catherine, who turned out of a vampire.
Mhm.
Oh.
Exactly.
And there's
You know.
another, and there's a question that I want answered: is how the heck is Jeremy gonna explain to Elena that he is human again? And how is he gonna explain to Elena and Caroline that Bonnie went on a vacation or something?
On a vacation
Yeah, somewhere.
with Grant.
Yeah, he said something with her mom or wherever she said. I don't remember what exactly she said because I was paying too much attention to
Doppelgangers.
to Damon and Elena.
And doppelgangers.
But how the heck is he going to explain all this? Because Jeremy is probably not going to be able to
say it because he's
not
going to
be able to keep
crying
up
when he
it.
says it.
If he is able to say it, he's not going to be able to keep it up for long. Someone's going to end up beating it out of him when they need. If there's going to be something that comes up where they're going to need a witch. They're going to need Bonnie, and they're going to be like, okay, tell me where Bonnie is, and he's going to have to say she's dead.
Yeah, and
the only way that she could perform that spell to turn him back into human was that when she died trying to make the spell work, and she made it official when she kissed him, and she was only able to keep that spell. She was able to make that spell work because she was already dead already. They couldn't take her life.
Exactly.
And it was based. I think that what happened, it was one life for another. How Mother Nature works. They had to take one person for another.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter how much they say that it was just too strong for her, yes, it was strong for her, but she was a strong witch, and I think it was just Mother Nature's way, the witch's way, to say, you can't keep bringing him back, because if we remember correctly, she brought him back to life after Caroline's mom shot him when Damon got bit by the werewolf the first time.
Yeah.
And it's just
Well, there's gonna be some way where she will come back somehow with like,
yeah, she has to come back somehow, some way, somehow she's gonna come back.
yeah,
But we just don't know how. We don't
exactly.
know what way.
Exactly, because it seems that their plans always has to have a witch with them, and Bonnie is the only witch known.
I think it's gonna
test.
I think it's gonna test them really because they're gonna need to find a new witch.
Exactly,
and it's gonna test them majorly for maybe, just maybe, someone that they know could have is part of their witch clan. As I hate to say clan, but witch clan. Someone that maybe they've come in contact with before. Maybe like the what was her name? That girl that was the mayor's daughter.
Oh, what's her name? We just had it.
We can't think of it.
But
she was a little bit of a love interest for Jeremy. Just a little bit because she and she was also that kid that Elena used to babysit. And I think that maybe yeah. Think about it.
I want to say her name is Sally, but it's not Sally.
Where do you get Sally?
I don't know.
Where do you get Sally? Ugh.
Oh, what is her name? What is it?
IMDb.
I will find this out. And you just keep talking.
Anyways, I hope this camera's looking at me correctly. It's pointed at you.
There.
Anyways, I don't know what to say next.
Your phone. Okay.
I know, my phone.
Vampire Diaries.
Anyways, so... why am I looking at this?
Pressure.
The
There's
originals.
no pressure.
Let's talk about the originals. What's gonna happen?
It's gonna be so
Seriously, what is going to happen?
Okay, this is not working. I'll show you later.
Stop talking. So, go to IMDb.
It's not loading!
Why?
Because it's a crappy laptop. Just keep talking.
Anyways, so the originals. If everyone who are fans, aren't I a good talker?
Terrific.
Who remember from season 4 when we find out that Haley is pregnant with Klaus's child. There's a lot of fur.
There's a lot of fur because of Charlie.
So, what's gonna happen?
There's gonna be some twist that Klaus has faced when he was in Mystic Falls. That will come back, and then his protege, I forgot his name, is gonna do some really crazy crap.
Yeah, his prodigy, I believe his name is Marcus.
Yeah, I think that's his name.
But that guy's epic. I love that guy. I know. We don't really know many of those characters' names because we didn't pay attention to that. We didn't think it was gonna be a new series.
I know, right?
We knew that the original was gonna be some kind of playoff.
She was the first one that told me that there was gonna be a new show focusing around Klaus and his brother and his sister
and his family. And we knew it was I know it was gonna be called The Originals, but I didn't know when it was gonna come out or if it was just a rumor that was going around by some fans who wanted it to happen.
I know, and then I saw the trailer for it. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, we didn't pay attention to what characters were really in there. We didn't pay attention to the witches really. No. We know who Haley is. We know who Klaus and Elijah is, and we know who they are.
Well, we don't know.
But we don't know how it's gonna play out, and I want to see. I want to see Klaus in that kind of state where he is going to be a father unless something happens to that baby or something happens to Haley. Which, if the witches are protecting her, nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
Nothing bad could happen when that happens. Right? Nothing bad happens when you're surrounded by witches.
Do you think that she's going to die during birth? Or what?
I don't know. I'm not even sure if the producers and the script writers are gonna even allow her to go full term.
Well, we just have to watch it then.
And what we know, what we guess, is that if Klaus already like he said to Caroline in the fourth season finale, is that Tyler may be Caroline's. Sorry to go back to Tyler, but Caroline's first love, but Klaus intends to be her last.
Last was the best
So we
line.
it's gonna already be pretty well said that somewhere down the road, Klaus and Caroline are gonna happen. But there's probably not then if they hint something like that, then there's no way that Klaus could have feelings for Haley other than maybe like friendship,
Exactly.
some kind of compromising friendship.
Yeah.
I mean, Haley obviously didn't intend to get knocked up.
Mm-mm.
They didn't think that
They didn't plan it.
They didn't think that could happen.
I know, like, Tuesday, sex. Wednesday, pregnant, hybrid child. That'd be so funny.
I know, isn't that weird?
That's a perfect
And some
plan.
people, I mean,
Plan sex. Talk about that.
yeah, like that picture from Twilight, when Bella says, I had sex, I got
Mhm.
married, I had sex, I almost died."
I'm a vampire now. Hi, Daddy.
I had sex, I got pregnant, I almost
know.
died, and the guy gym teacher's like, "What did I tell you?"
Exactly. But so this is gonna be a weird thing to say. But when they go to, where do they go? Louisiana.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. There we go. When they go there, they Klaus might run into people that have the same traits as Damon, Stefan, and those kind of people. What if they do?
I don't know.
What if they do that?
For all we know, the witch. What if people made guest appearances from the Vampire Diaries? Like Elena and Damon made a guest appearance. Elena and Damon make a guest appearance on the originals to get Klaus to come back to Mystic Falls to help them, maybe to help them find some kind of witch, to help them with Silas or something.
Mm-hmm. But
and then he makes a guest appearance back on their show because obviously Klaus is going to be back on Vampire Diaries, but not very often. He's filming the originals.
Yeah.
And so is Claire Holt. And if Claire Holt is going to be as Rebecca in New Orleans, Matt's probably going to be there.
Matt's going to be there most likely because Matt and Caroline.
Where Rebecca goes,
Matt will
go probably
because Matt and Caroline are going to be there or like what 6 shows. Because it's Klaus and Rebecca, and it's their boyfriend and their girlfriend. So yeah,
somehow they're gonna make it on there.
Exactly, but we trust Julie Plec. We trust the director. We trust the script writer,
and we also trust the wondrous Twitter site.
Exactly, but if they take away Caroline in season 5.
We will have an uproar.
I know, but
uproar.
But if Klaus finds a girlfriend in the originals, I'm going to flip a chocolate chip cookie.
You stole my language.
But still,
Shiznits.
Still, if they do that, then that couple is going to be, destroyed, and we dance on their ashes. It's going to be so sad.
We dance on their ashes.
And asses. But still,
we like a big butts and we
cannot
lie.
Something. What if Silas makes a short, guest star
appearance?
Yeah, on the originals.
Maybe warning the Michelson clan not to come back to Mystic Falls
because there's going to be some things going down between Catherine and Damon and Elena.
A lot of things are going to be going down.
I know. There better be an epic battle in season 5. There better be because there's.
What would happen if maybe? Sorry to cut you off there.
Go ahead.
But what I'm thinking is what would happen since Catherine is, like we said before, a human now. What if everything that she learned as a vampire, how I hate to say it, bitchy she was as a vampire?
Will rub off of Elena.
No, what I'm saying is, what if it softens as she's now a human? What if she becomes the sweet, not as sweet, but more like she used to be before she got turned?
I get what you're saying now. So as she is being a human, then
what if being human softens her? That's what I'm trying to say.
Then that would kind of destroy half of her character, because Catherine is known for her, sassy.
Yeah, but what if it softened her and they had to get Catherine back into her groove to help her with what if they team up? and Catherine starts softening. What happens then? What happens if Catherine? What if maybe if Silas, who is in his true face as Stefan's doppelganger, what if Silas decides to use the now human Catherine to his advantage? What
Oh
if they
God.
randomly get together as something? But then it would disappoint all of the Elijah and Catherine fans
Oh
who think that they
yeah.
should be together.
I know.
But I don't think it's gonna happen.
Oh, what do we think about him? Elijah.
Elijah,
I don't know.
Elijah's like he could be my brother. He'd be epic.
He's really dark, which I
I love
like.
that. But back to what do you think? What do you think happened in the last 4 seasons that might carry on to the fifth season later on?
Well, we might be seeing some more people that we've seen in like the first and second and third season.
Yeah, we might see more of Bonnie's mother.
Because the one season that we see her in was the third season.
I hope we see Rose again. We need to
Oh,
see
I know.
Rose again.
No, Rose is what brought Damon to his humanity. But then when
Yeah.
he stakes
Well,
her,
and the woman who plays Rose,
she's so cool.
she plays Maggie in The Walking Dead.
That's funny. That's
And
funny.
I think that she brought a certain. It was very emotional when she was telling Jeremy when she's like they had a fight, and you could see that something
Oh,
about
in
how
the car.
you could see, yeah, in the car. She said something like you could see that she changes him, but he also changes her.
Exactly, because
And that she brings she makes for me she made the viewers closer to
Delana.
Delana,
Hmm.
to the couple, to Damon himself, who was so cold-hearted in the first 2 seasons until you finally start seeing how much he really does care for Elena. And now he has the girl. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna lose the girl? Probably, maybe.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's Vampire Diaries.
The
You
way
never
this
know.
thing goes, the first episode of the fifth season could end with a death.
You never know.
Yeah.
It could be Damon, but then she brings him back, and then it could be um her, and then Damon, and then her, and then her, and then Damon, blah 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 blah. Blah. But
You never
I don't
know.
I don't know. But I hope they don't bring back Vicky. I hated Vicky.
I hate Vicky too.
But then Matt needs a sister though, because that was his one sister, and she kept him grounded.
Matt's lived without his sister for this long. I think
I
he'll be
know.
okay.
I know.
I mean,
Because-
he may end up getting rid of the house that he lives in because if he's
just
gonna
like
be
Elena.
no, not like Elena,
Like-
but maybe he might get rid of the house because I mean it has so many memories of his mother that was it falling down drunk and druggy and everything.
I know.
Gets rid of the bad memories of his sister, of possible memories that he might have of a sister coming home drugged and everything up and.
I know.
If he gets rid of the house in a sense of maybe selling it or giving it maybe to a friend to to see, and then going
To the originals.
not going to could go to the originals, but more like just traveling with
Yes. We're busy.
Catherine.
We're busy. Hold on. Keep talking.
Getting ready that
Then go ahead and get the house.
is the door locked?
Yes, because we didn't want Nick coming here. We seriously need to like.
We're gonna need to edit a lot of stuff out because we just keep on talking.
We're doing YouTube video. Duh. Oh God, get lost.
Jeez.
Okay, so more Catherine predictions or what?
More Catherine predictions? I don't think we have any more Catherine predictions.
I don't know, but
And I
Jenna.
think,
What if Jenna comes back?
I was disappointed that Jenna did not come back when the veil was dropped.
I know. I wish Jeremy could have seen her when he saw a ghost, because it didn't really make sense that he sees Vicky, he sees That one chick, I forgot her name. I forgot it.
Maybe I'll tell you. Anna, yeah.
Anna. So it didn't make sense that he didn't see Jenna.
And I really wanted so bad to see Jenna because I think it would have meant so much to Elena and Jeremy to be able to see their aunt again. Okay. And I was always wondering, why didn't Elena's parents come?
Exactly.
There are some characters that should have come back, but they killed off. They killed back. They killed off. And the parents, we didn't even meet the parents.
We never saw
only
the
in
parents.
Flashbacks in Vampire Diaries of Elena's flashback with her parents in the car when she was drowning, and before when she was going off to cheerleading practice and all these different things.
And that was the only time that we saw the parents.
That was the only time we ever saw the parents. And Jenna, poor Jenna, she died a terrible death.
Oh, I know. Klaus staked her.
Klaus ripped out her heart.
Exactly. That was so horrible.
It was horrible, and I think that in order to make their deaths some kind of justice to them, they should have brought them back. And I think that maybe possibly Jenna may come back. Maybe she'll start trying to make communication with her little niece and nephew.
Exactly. But what if he starts to see Caroline's father? I never liked him. When he was torturing Caroline, training her to go back into human, I just wanted to rip his head off.
Me too.
I hated him.
I loved it when her mom and Tyler came in and she drew a gun on the father, and Tyler took Caroline out. That's what I liked.
Oh, I know. And then when he refused to drink blood because they thought that
didn't someone or am I remembering wrong? I might be confusing a couple of characters, but didn't someone give him vampiric blood so that way he'd live? No, yeah, I'm confusing it as wrong from I
think you think about a different character.
I'm thinking about the characters that were Elena's true birth mother and true birth father.
John and
Isabel. Isobel. I love how she spells her name.
I know.
Anyways, is there anything we want to talk about before we end this video? Because it's been awfully long. We're probably going to edit all this stuff out.
Oh, I know, right? Oh my god. This video. Thanks a lot, people. Do
we want to say what our next video is going to be about, or we haven't decided yet?
Nah.
Wait. Our next video, I have an idea.
Okay.
So join us next time when James and me, MaiMai, are going to talk about the Hunger Games Catching Fire, and me and him are going to go see the movies because we actually have the Mockingjay pins, and we will be giving a review of what we thought. And there might be spoilers, there might not be spoilers. We can't promise, but it'll be in the description. Until then, like and subscribe if you really want to see what we had to say. We'll be doing some crazy things, but
be warned.
Yeah.
You are warned.
So, join us next time. Bye.
See you later.